Far out. How's it going, lads? Welcome back to the Nick from Australia YouTube channel. Welcome to the Saturday Football Review. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope you guys are doing better than I am. 3 games of footy to go over. Bulldogs and the Tigers, 22-14. Dogs. Storm over Titans, 22-20. And, Dolphins, 28-26. Okay. I'm pretty mad. I won't lie. I think I would have accepted a 28-22 loss. I think I would have accepted that. But to score late, miss the kick, and then get another opportunity, which was a clear penalty. It should have been 28 all. It hurts more. It hurts more like that. It really does. I've got Luke, Melbourne Storm fan, on the line. Luke, I know Melbourne got a win. Very ugly, controversial,
Yeah.
but how are you, bro?
Yeah, I'm doing really well, and I was a bit. It was a crazy Super Saturday, that is for sure. Obviously, I was a bit nervous towards the end for the Storm, but as we know, we
Yeah.
are the kings of the close games. I mean, we always seem to find a way to get out of jail.
Yeah, you got out of jail, all right. You're pretty lucky to win that game. Titans were coming to get them. They were
Yeah,
coming to get them. Hello to the chat as well. Like, I hope everyone in the chat is doing good. I'm just really annoyed. Like, you know what it's like, guys. Like, if you've been, you follow rugby league for a long time, you lose a close game and you feel like you should have had something go your way at the end, and the referee didn't blow it. It's just one of those things. Really annoys you. Hello to the chat. Liam, Josh, Viking Axe, Valley for Days, everyone that's rolling in here. Hosea, York, Jason. I'm sure I'm forgetting people. I'm trying my best here. Mustard Cat. Who else we got? Aaron. Sorry if I miss anyone. Hopefully, don't tell me my Wi-Fi's going to play up. Come on, man. I'm in no mood for this. The internet needs to be working good tonight. I'm not in the mood. Really not in the mood. I imagine a few fan bases wouldn't be in a good mood tonight. Cowboys fans are pretty mad and pretty annoyed by that loss. I imagine the Titans fans would be pretty mad as well. They had a bad call go against them with a minute to go as well. A bit like us, funny enough. And I imagine Dogs and Tigers. I imagine their fans were pretty mad because the refereeing in that game was shocking too. Now, let me just start by saying I have been praising the referees this season. I actually believe they've been pretty good for the most part. But today was an all-time low. The refereeing in the Dogs-Tigers game from Casey Badger was an absolute disgrace. It's got nothing to do with women being the referee. Women do a great job. I'm glad they're involved in the game. 3 or 4 years ago, I might have had a different opinion, but times change, opinions change, and I'm happy we've got female referees in the competition. They try their best, but they were shocking today.
yeah,
Bulldogs, Tigers, Casey Badger, WTF? What the frig was that? When we get to Titans and Storm, Belinda Sharp, bro, what is going on? That last decision in the last minute, the Titans challenge it. They lose the challenge. How the hell was that a fucking knock on? That was a penalty all day. Titans should have had an opportunity from 50, 40 metres out. By the time I kicked for touch, it would have went 20, 30 metres. Titans should have had a chance 20 metres out. What the hell, man? Look, I know you're obviously going to take the win, and happy days for you. Like, you're not going to care how it happened, but
yeah,
even you as a Melbourne fan would have to say there were some shocking calls in that Melbourne Titans.
yeah. There was.
There was some shockers. You had
Some really shots.
okay, now yes, there was some bad calls in that game. David Feeder, bro, when there was 3 minutes remaining, they put up a bomb and it bounced in front of the post. Fafita
Mhm.
ends up with the ball. All David Fafita has to do is pass the ball left, and either Brian Kelly or the other winger scores, and the Titans win. It's all they had to do. It's all they had to do. Oh, here we go. Typical troll. Yeah, you can't just you have to embarrass yourself on YouTube, don't you?
Mm.
Yeah, typical. Yeah. No, leave his comment there for a minute because if he's going to say stuff like that, he's going to be publicly shamed for that, man. I'm not going to hold back. That's disgraceful. And the guy that who that person is, he's from another YouTube channel, which we're not going to talk about, but you all guys know who he is. He's a very big personality on YouTube. We're not going to get into names and whatnot. You can work it out for yourself. But what a low life scumbag. I'm not even gonna get into it now. But congratulations for being a dickhead. Congratulations. But look, I'm not claiming robbery. I'm not saying we're robbed. All I'm saying is when the games are really close, there's 5 minutes to go, and there's a player offside or there's a six again that doesn't get called, the referees, for whatever reason, whether they're shy or whatever it is, maybe it's a confidence thing, they haven't got the guts to call penalty or six again. They just don't have the guts. And I put a photo on Instagram. Reece Robson clearly is tackled in an offside position. Just terrible stuff. Anyway, um, Luke, mate, what we'll do is because I can see you're in the car, we'll go
Yeah.
over the Gold Coast and Melbourne game. We'll go over the Titans Storm game first because I
Yeah.
don't know how long you're going to be. Don't know how long you've got on here, just because
Okay.
you're in the car.
Yeah, it's okay.
Melbourne 22, Titans 20. Try scorers from the game. Obviously, Munster in his 200th game. Good to see.
Yeah.
Warbrick got one. Pappenhausen got one. And Farlongo got one. And for the Titans, tries to Foreign, Philip Sami, and AJ Brimson. What did you think of the game, bro?
Yeah, I actually thought it was really entertaining, and I thought I thought it was very good towards the end. I thought some calls were probably disgusting in my opinion, but it didn't really matter at the end. We got away with 2 points, and I believe it's the first time that we got away with a win without scoring a try in the second half. So yeah,
Yeah,
very good
you
game to
might be
watch.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Um, you would have been shitting it at the end.
Yeah, watching. I think what I was disappointed the most is we let the Gold Coast back in the game. Like I thought, 20 to
You did,
six. You would
yes.
think you would think normally the Storm would go on win the game comfortably, but no, it was the opposite. They definitely fight back, and we made our mistakes for doing that. So, but it didn't matter at the end. We got away with the 2 points, and doesn't really matter if we win ugly or not. I would take it. I don't care.
They count at the back end of the season when you're trying to get in the top 8 or the top 4 or even the top 6.
Yeah.
You'll take it, bro. I thought the
Yeah.
Titans were a little bit unlucky, but to be
Mm.
honest, they did give up a 20 points to 6 lead, and then they came back, and then we all thought Brimson scored his second try, and the Titans were in front, but unfortunately, obstruction came into play there. I
Thank
think it
God
was
for
both.
that.
I think it was because of both thermal from memory, but
Yeah.
no, I thought this was a bloody entertaining game of footy. It wasn't a bad game to watch, to be honest.
No. Yeah. It was very good to watch. Yeah.
Yeah, who would just obviously we'll get into like player of the game and that in a minute, but Pappenhausen injured again. I actually don't know what injury it is. I know it's a leg, something to do with a leg, but you must be
Well,
devastated for Pappenhausen.
yeah, it is devastating, and it's a big loss as well. Because personally, in my opinion, it probably isn't as bad as last year, in my opinion. But I think he'll be out for a couple of weeks. But I don't think it'll be as serious as the last time he had it. But I'm pretty sure he'll be okay. But it was probably a good thing for him to not play the second half, because if he did, he could get even more injured.
Well, he was
So,
ruled out, bro. He wasn't coming back. He was ruled out.
well,
Now, I'm
yeah,
not
you're right.
sure. I'm not sure if it affected the Melbourne players. Maybe they were really rattled by that. But they had Falunga go to fullback. They had Wishart go to the wing, so they were fine. But yeah, just defensively, they got to fix a few things up. Melbourne, I don't think Bellamy will be happy with conceding 20 points. I think he'll be disappointed with that.
Yeah, it is a bit of a problem, but look, it has happened for this year as well. I mean, doesn't really matter if we win. Doesn't really matter if we play ugly. We always seem to find a way to win. We always find a
Yeah,
way. And
find a way to win, take the win, move on to
the Sharks
who's got
next
next
week.
week? Oh,
The
that's a
Sharks.
good
Yeah,
game. That's
I
a
actually
good
can't
game.
wait for that game.
Storm and Sharks next week.
Big game, that one.
Definitely going to be a good game. Definitely
Yeah.
be a good one. And Titans play us up at Seabus. So
Oh,
obviously I'll be there. Already got my ticket ready to go. Looking forward to it. Fuck them.
yeah,
Anyway,
yeah. Fuck
we'll
them.
get to the Titans. Get to them next week. Player of the game. Who would you pick? Who would you give it to?
Oh, it's a tough one, but I'm gonna go with that number 19, Friogo.
Oh yeah, far longer.
I actually thought it was pretty good today.
Oh yeah, far longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, very good. Yeah, look, for me, I'm probably going to go Munster. I thought Munster was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I thought Munster was good in his 200th game. He's my player of the game. Anyway, well done to the Storm.
Yeah,
Gutsy
good win.
win. They'll take it. Wasn't pretty, but you'll take the win.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyway, are you going to hang around for the other games, or do you got to go?
Oh, I have to go now, but
Yeah,
thank you
too
very
easy,
much
bro.
for having
Thanks
me
for
on.
coming on, Luke.
No
Enjoy the
worries.
rest of
Up
your
the
night,
Storm.
bro, and well done to the Storm. All right, there goes Luke. Thanks for coming on, Luke. Appreciate it. Good to get a Melbourne Storm side of things and whatnot. It's a shame that there's a couple of dickheads that try to ruin it, but anyway, just keep talking about me. Just keep talking about me. Just typical. Anyway, we'll go back to the Dogs Tigers game quickly. We'll give a quick recap on that one. I didn't really like the Dogs and Tigers game. I thought it was definitely underwhelming. I was excited for it going into it. It just didn't deliver. A lot of errors, lot of things just not going the way. A lot of errors on both sides. So definitely a disappointing game for the Bulldogs. Tries to Kurt Mann, Josh Curran, and Bronson Cherry, and for the Tigers, tries to Charlie Staines and Fanua Pole. Thought the West Tigers were very good in the first half. They got off to a really good start, 14-6 early, looked really positive. I really liked the way they were playing in that first half, but second half begins and they just make a bunch of errors and they were really lost in that second half. The Bulldogs just seemed to get on top of them early with the Josh Curran try and they just sort of fell apart after that. So they were disappointing, the Tigers. Bulldogs found the momentum and once they got going, they were very hard to contain, man. 2 tries in space of like 12, 15 minutes. So good stuff from Canterbury. They'll continue their momentum. Obviously, they'll take the win and they will move on to Penrith next week. As for the Tigers, who do the Tigers play next week? Let me have a look here. They got the Knights next Saturday out at Tamworth. Interesting game, that one. Interesting game. Tigers versus refs. Well, there was definitely some bad calls. Definitely some bad calls in that game. I thought Aiden Caesar was about to lose his mind with the referee. I mean, like I said before, Dogs and Tigers, probably one of the worst officiated games of the season. Lots of bad calls in that game. I really didn't like that Dogs Tigers game. I was just disappointed with the errors. The refereeing was atrocious. And yeah, it wasn't a great game to watch. My player of the game from that game, though, look, there were a few that really stood out. I'm actually going to give it to Bronson Sherry. Thought Bronson Sherry played really well. So I'm going to give him the player of the game. And congratulations to the Doggies on a 22-14 win after being down 14-6 at half time. Good stuff. All right, let's get to the big one. Cowboys, Dolphins, 28-26. Frustrating, man. I don't even know where to begin. We started with so much positivity. 10-0 early on. Felt scored first in the corner, and Cotter went over pretty easily. 10-0. And then the Dolphins' first opportunity, they found the try line for Osako. And Tessie New scored a good try. It was 12-10 Dolphins. Then Nanai got one back. Would it be 16-12? Then Osako again. 18-16 Finns. Then we score again on halftime, funny enough, off the Nicarima knock on. McIntyre got one on the halftime siren. 22-18 at halftime. I honestly thought, I genuinely believe this, and you guys might have a different opinion. You guys can let me know in the live chat or in the comment section if you're watching this as a video instead of a live stream. But the Cowboys, it felt like we were a lot better in the first half. The fact that we were only leading by 4, and there was a chance that we could have been leading, chance that we could have been down, was crazy. We probably should have been leading by more than 4 at halftime. That's how I felt. I know our defense was terrible, conceding 3 tries, but we should have been leading by more than 4. We really should have. So that's disappointing for me. Second half begins. Again, just frustration, man. Asako ends up scoring again, a hat trick. What would it be, 22 all at that point? And then the Dolphins put a grubber kick in for Avarillo. Avarillo scores. What would it be, 28-22? And then with 3 minutes to go, Drinkwater finds Nanai. Nanai scores a very, very good try. 28-26. I'm not going to blame it all on Valentine Holmes. Absolutely no way in the world, man. Valentine Holmes misses the conversion, unfortunately. What would it be, 28-26? We get another chance. We get down to the 50, 40-meter line. Reece Robson runs. The Dolphins player is clearly offside. And they don't call it. And then anyway, we're about 30 meters out. And then, I don't know why, but we throw the ball back 20 meters. Drinkwater goes for a 2-point field goal. Misses it. Dolphins win. Frustrating. Now, a lot of people are going to argue, why didn't the Cowboys just go for the try? Again, could have done this, could have done that. But as much as this pains me to say, we lost this game because we conceded 28 points. I can nitpick the referees all I want, and I can whinge about it. And obviously, the tackle with 30 seconds to go, whatever it was, Robson gets tackled in an offside position. It should have been a 6 again or a penalty. Doesn't happen. At the end of the day, the major problem, again, I've been saying it all season, every week, it's our defense. Defense is the problem, man. It really is. And it sucks and it hurts to lose like that. It really does. Am I angry? Absolutely, I'm angry. Am I mad that we didn't get a 6 again in the last 45 seconds? Absolutely. But the problem is, we didn't score a try in the second half until the last 3 minutes. We had a really poor second half, a lot of dumb errors, and just a whole complete lot of frustration. So, I'm going to say congratulations to the Dolphins. They fought hard. They got it done. Whether it be pretty or not, they did beat us in the end. And the reality of the Cowboys is we are not going to do shit until we get our defense right. It's as simple as that. So, referees didn't help. Obviously, it does suck. But we can't win a game of football by letting in 28 points. Should have been a penalty. Should have been 6 again. Should have been this. Should have been that. I can be angry and whinge all I want, but 28 points. You can't expect to win games like that. Second half was dreadful. Completion rate was terrible. I think we were fucking 9 for 14 at one point. So, until we get our defense in order, until we just get our shit right, we're not going to win. Not going to win many games. We just got to be better. We've got the Titans next week. Fuck me, we don't win that. We might as well just throw the season in a bin, to be honest. We might as well, honestly. If we can't win next week, now I know the Titans have been very competitive lately. They've been very competitive and they're definitely improving. We saw it in the Canberra game where they almost won. They lost that in the last, 20 seconds. Otherwise, it would have been a draw. They beat the Warriors in New Zealand, which was a very good effort. And then, obviously, tonight wouldn't say they were robbed, but they were a little bit unlucky. They could have won tonight, but again, they fell short. A bit like us, a little bit, to be honest. Just defensive issues, man. Anyway, we got to get our shit together. If we lose to the Titans next week, then I'm gonna come on here with a different opinion. I think we can't lose next week. Next week is must win. Absolutely must win. So look forward to that, I guess. Now, Cowboys players that were good. Look, a lot of people have been bagging him lately, but I thought Scott Drinkwater had a really good game. I thought Ruben Cotter was outstanding, as always. McIntyre off the bench was, besides the try, I mean, he didn't really do much. Tamalolo off the bench was good. Jake Clifford at halfback really surprised me. I honestly thought Jake Clifford, I didn't think he was going to do much at all, but he definitely surprised me. Dearden was good. I thought Viliami Villia on debut at right centre was good. Thought he played really well, had some really strong carries, ripped in. Probably needs to work on defense combination with Kyle Felt, but I wonder what Todd Payton's going to do next week because Murray Talangi returns next week. I don't know what they're going to do. We're going to drop Valame. We're going to drop Villia. Which one's going to drop out? I've got a feeling that Valame might get dropped. I reckon Talangi will go on the wing, and I reckon Semi Valame might drop out. But I could be wrong. It could be Villia. I've got no idea. We won't know till next week. Player of the game. Look, for the Cowboys, I thought Drinkwater was fantastic. For the Dolphins, look, you're going to go with Cody Nikorima, I think. He had 3 try assists in the end. Cody Nikorima probably my player of the game, so that's probably where I'd go with that. But yeah, anyway, well done to the Dolphins. Congratulations. Good for you. And good luck for the rest of this season. I'm in a really shit mood, to be honest. Got nothing against the Dolphins, fair play to them. Congratulations. But yeah, I'm just in a really shit mood. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching the review. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. I'll be back tomorrow for the Sunday review, obviously. Till then, guys, take care. See you tomorrow.